Down part of the evening. Actually, there's no showdown here. It's only friendly co-opetition. We're excited to have three very different mobile demos coming up. And so get ready for our third presenter of the evening, Steve Pulford, who is the founder and COO of FileMobile, another great tech company right here in Toronto.
Thank you very much. First, I'm going to ask you guys, if you have smartphones, take pictures and videos and send them to hacks@projects.fm. We have commandeered the Federated States of Micronesia as our domain name. And for the purpose of this demo, we're actually not a mobile company. We are a user-generated content and video platform. And I'm going to be talking about our citizen journalism solution. So I encourage you to take some pictures. I'm going to have to sit down to do this. So we're based in Liberty Village and in New York City. We've been around since 2006. Our platform does a number of different things, but what I'm going to focus on is the citizen journalism piece. We're working with a lot of different clients in the media space, so Fox News, CTV, CBC, Transcontinental, CP24, CTV Weather Network are all clients of ours that are using this solution that is pretty unique, and I want to show you guys today. Those are a few platform stats, just to give you an idea of the scale of our platform. Almost 3 times the volume of uploads that CNN iReport is getting, and close to 15 million uniques a month are either using our APIs or our white-labeled applications. And to explain how the product and the platform works, we call this the 3 pillars. So we focus a lot on upload, moderate, and publish. On the upload side, we try and make sure we have a saying, we never leave a file behind. So one of the things our transcoder is doing, when people are uploading photos and videos into our system for our clients, we're transcoding that stuff and we're making different formats out of it. We're cutting thumbnails. We're making sure that people can upload from email, from a mobile application, from a webcam, from an email address, from a PC, on a web application through our API. We're making sure we can take as many different formats as possible for uploading as well. We can also ingest feeds from Twitter or YouTube or something like that. And then we can burst. So when all of a sudden there's a freaky storm like last Sunday, we scale our transcoding services into the cloud. So we give our clients more capacity. So we try to make sure that nobody's ever left away. If they want to send a picture or video to a television network or a newspaper, that our system is running and make sure it can handle that. Then we also focus on moderation. So a lot of our clients, again, our media companies, they want to control the content that's being published out into their networks and onto their television networks. And they do that through our moderation tools. There's media management, ways to build playlists, ways to organize your content and then play it back in various applications, be it a web application, an iPhone, iPad, you name it. And that's through, again, through our APIs. And we also publish. The third quad really is publishing. So we have a suite of widgets, a suite of white label apps, and our APIs. We can also publish into automated broadcast systems. So when you're watching Weather Network or CTV, and there's a video coming in of the storm that just came through Ontario last Sunday, the moderator can actually publish that right into the automated broadcast system, so it's ready to go live to television. And really, that workflow enables clients to use more video on television. And what's the best way to get user-generated content? Is to use it on television and show it. So the citizen journalism solution is made up of a number of different components. First, we sit down with clients and we try to understand their information architecture, try to understand how their newsroom works. Do they want to be alerted when breaking news happens with citizen journalists? They're sending content to their network. How do they want to be notified? Are they going to use a tagging taxonomy? How are they going to organize the content that's coming in? We work on that, we model out and build that into our platform using channels and collections, which are like playlists. And then we have an upload, like a community, like a YouTube in the box sort of community, where you can start to profile who your citizen journalists are, who the biggest contributors are. We're adding gamification modules to it, so you can actually start incenting these guys. They might start off as a cub reporter and then work their way up. Then we focus on uploading and transcoding, publishing to broadcast. They can use that stuff on TV. They can use it in print if you're a newspaper. And then the mobile piece, which is such an important part of it, is you want breaking news, you want GPS data, so you capture that stuff on your device and you want to send it in. And then, of course, API hooks, so you can actually push this stuff out onto all the different sites. So without further ado, let me jump in and show you what this stuff looks like. this is Media Factory on the back end. So I asked you guys to send some content in. Let's see if we've got some. Some of them has arrived. So now as a moderator, I'm going to go in, I'm going to watch this video. I can see who submitted it, Gary O'Neill. So if I watch this one, I want to use it on TV, I can click on Gary, his profile. I can find, look, Gary has actually been pretty proactive. He's been sending us a lot of different content. Another click away is all his personal information, so I can call him and verify that it is what he says it is. We can see the GPS coordinates of where that piece of content came from. Let's take a look at this one over here. The videos come in, photo. And the user can approve or deny this stuff, and we'll kick an email out to the user, and they'll get, if it's been approved, they can see, they can come check it out. If it's been denied, they can find out why it's been denied. I can also push this stuff. I don't have an automated broadcast system here, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to push this into Brightcove, which it could be any third-party video platform or FTP site. I'm going to push this to broadcast. Our system is going to take the original, make an MPEG-2 750 by 540 broadcast quality asset, move it over there. And what you're going to see on the front end is a community. You can see I've got breaking footage here, earthquake damage in Toronto. This is right, just happened today actually. The community also shows you on a map, like we're zoomed right in here on Queen and Bathurst. I can see what content's coming in here. This has all been geotagged. There's a closer look at that. Users can leave comments in a Facebook-connected application. We broadcast all those social activities back into Facebook, which drives that incremental traffic back. You can curate and organize the content however you want. In the community, users can come in and upload in the web app. You can access this on your iPhone or your iPad in an HTML5 player. So you can watch the video on the iPhone. You'll notice this has not been skinned, so the client is going to want to make sure this blends into their site. So something like, this is what it might look like after a designer's had their hands on it. So citizen journalists, this is kind of a community of people who love the city of Toronto and are posting photos and videos from around the city here. These applications can also live inside Facebook as a Facebook app. As you can see here, these are earthquake damage. And I don't have an automated broadcast system, as I said, but I did push one of those videos over to Brightcove. And let me just go check the Brightcove system. This could be any system that accepts FTP. We'll pass along the video asset, the photo asset, the thumbnails, the metadata, the XML payload, and you'll be able to go in and watch this stuff. Here you can see it pass through the title, description, and here's my fictitious broadcast. Automated broadcast system. Here's a video that came in from Hacks and Hackers. So that went in, was transcoded, was published to the FileMobile community site, and we also made another asset, pushed it to Brightcove all at the same time. Now those are some of the white label solutions. Like a client like the Weather Network, for example, is using our APIs. So we're tagging 10,000 different cities across Canada. And every time you call up Toronto, they call our API and say, give me all the user-generated photos and video assets within 100 square miles of this longitude and latitude, and we'll serve back a whack of thumbnails here at whatever size they want, 4:3 aspect ratio, 16:9, with whatever metadata of the user submitted it, the time, the date, the GPS coordinates, and you'll be able to browse user-generated content. So I mean, some of I've got 15 seconds left. The value proposition for content producers is you get free content, keep people engaged on your site, and we've got an example where CP24, when the tornadoes came through Toronto, they had their highest ratings ever when they went live to TV during a storm, when you can't send reporters and videographers out into the crowd. And for 3 hours they showed on primetime television user-generated content footage and beat all the local affiliates in the market. So that's 7, 8 minutes wrapped up. Thank you.
That's amazing.